Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech. In this one I'm going to compare the default Battlegrounds mobile game 1.9 version graphic settings comparison between 5 MediaTek processors which I do have right now. Yes, when this exact comparison which I'm waiting for a very long time to demonstrate what are the default graphics and which processor actually supports the 90 FPS gameplay in the Battlegrounds mobile game. So let's start with all the 5 smartphones which I do have right now at this moment just to demonstrate which phones are actually supported with the 90 FPS and 60 FPS as well. Starting with the first phone, which is a Helio G96 processor from the Realme Nord device. So let's find out what are the default graphic settings in this phone. And next is something to do with the, let me turn on the Wi-Fi connection. I think Wi-Fi connection is not on in few phones. And yeah, so in this Dimensity 800U we'll try to see what's happening. And third phone is a Dimensity 900 processor from the OnePlus Nord CE2 device as well. And fourth is a Xiaomi 11i device, Dimensity 920 chipset. And final phone, which is the Dimensity 1200 chipset from the Realme X8 Max device. We're going to see exactly what are the default graphic settings between all of these 5 smartphones at this moment exactly. Let's go to the settings option and show you exact what's happening here. So settings option, let me go quickly. And yes. So in the settings option, you'll be getting the graphics as exactly smooth and ultra, balanced ultra, HD and ultra, HDR you cannot play. So you will be able to play only at 40 FPS in the MediaTek Helio G96 processor. As you can see friends clearly, Helio G96, you'll be able to play at 40 FPS only in this particular processor. Next is a Dimensity 800U chipset from the Realme Narzo 30 Pro device. The Dimensity processor, let me show you, 800U. The default graphic settings are exactly smooth and ultra settings, balanced and ultra, HD and high. HDR is not even supported, unfortunately. In the Dimensity 800U processor, you can clearly see the difference what's happening. And third is the Dimensity 900 chipset. This is a 900 processor and is a quick settings. So now you can play it 60 FPS, Dimensity 900, no issues. So starting from the Dimensity 900, you will be able to play at 60 FPS, balanced in Ultra, HD and Ultra, HDR and Ultra. Ultra HD is not supported at this moment anyway. So these are the graphic settings default in the Dimensity 900 processor in this device. That's kind of really good. And next is the Xiaomi 11i device which has got the Dimensity 920 processor. So default graphic settings are smooth and extreme, balanced in ultra, HD and ultra, HDR and ultra. Ultra HD is not supported at this moment. Unfortunately, you can clearly see friends what's going on. Smooth and extreme, exactly. So you will be able to play at 60 FPS in the Dimensity 900 and 920. And finally, when it comes to the Realme X8 Max device, let me show you exactly. So which has got the Dimensity 1200 chipset. This is the only Dimensity processor right now which is available which support 90 FPS in this device. I mean in the Dimensity processors. So only the Realme X8 Max, even I think other Dimensity 1200 they don't support 90 FPS anyway, but right now as you can see 90 FPS. Balanced extreme, HDR and extreme, HDR and extreme is supported. So if you try to take other phones into consideration, for example, this OnePlus Nord 2 cannot support 90 FPS. Even though it has got Dimensity 1200, it cannot support POCO X8 GT. Even this phone has got Dimensity 1200. This phone also cannot support any 90 FPS. That's something to be noted, friends, between all the Dimensity processors. Overall, right now I do have only one phone which actually supports the 90 FPS, which is the Realme X8 Max from the Dimensity processor. So this is a quick review which I am just doing and showing for you all, demonstrating what's happening here exactly. So this is a OnePlus Nord 2. Smooth and extreme, balanced ultra, HD and ultra, HDR and ultra, ultra HD you cannot play. Even this phone has got 1200, but still you cannot play 90 FPS. So the same thing gonna be there with the POCO X8 GT. POCO X8 GT slight advantage where you can actually play highest graphics, ultra HD also, but 90 FPS is not unlocked. Except 90, everything has been unlocked in the POCO X8 GT device. As you can see, smooth and extreme, balanced and extreme, HD and extreme, HDR and extreme, ultra HD and ultra. Except 90, everything has been unlocked in the POCO X8 GT device. So this is a quick demonstration, friends, on the default Dimensity 90 FPS support test comparison between all of this processors. Meanwhile, signing off until then, stay tuned for more updates. Until then, bye.